My husband calls it Kia. He's a dork. Can you go to different locations? That's a good question. I know they did for a while. I would check with Megan and see. Oh, nice. Oh, so super close. Yeah. I think.
I just wonder, like, I do a lot of tournaments with soccer, so not on weekends a lot. So I just wondered if there's like, because I like the yoga class, and like I wonder if, and I am not a good ball greener.
Ball greener.
Do this work. I want to do work to do too. I made it for a veteran.
That's funny. Yeah, it's nice to get like a change of atmosphere. Yeah, they always want to be up in your grill. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you're on the ground doing like abs or something. My dog Ivy's always like right on my stomach. I'm like, Ivy, or in my face. I'm like, this is not what I want. Yeah, your breath stinks. You're making this even worse. Hi, Tina. Sorry, we were just talking dogs and working out at home. So you will need kettlebell for swings and then for around the world. So deadlift to around the world. Perfect. You got it. You are set. We have a few more minutes and then we'll get started. What? On an Apple Watch? What are the options? Hi, Jamie. It'd probably be a mix of the functional and the yoga. So you could like do functional for the first half and then switch if you want, or just keep it. Be a mix of HIIT, functional, yoga. All the things. Oh. Do you like your Apple Watch? Yeah. Yeah. I want one. Okay, we probably get about 30 seconds or so, and then we'll get started. You guys are always so far away. I'm like, oh. Yeah, that's it. Just kidding. I'm a back row person too. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay back here. This is a good spot for me. Yeah. Okay. Get the mic on. Hopefully the batteries don't die. Screen. Boop, boop, boop. How's everyone's week going? Good. September, which is crazy. It's like, I can't believe it's already September. What? Yeah, me too. Okay, let's go ahead. I guess I should put this on. Boop, boop, boop. Maybe turn the volume up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with some lovely, good old fashioned squats. There it is. Okay, so feet about hip width apart, and then we're gonna sink our booty down. Big squeeze at the top. Nice work. I'll get the music turned up. We'll get it going. So I am Coach Sarah. I know all you lovely ladies. We just need a kettlebell, our mat, and ourselves. Start to sink that booty down a little bit lower as you start to get warm. Adding those arms in, beautiful. Hitting that imaginary wall in front of you. So we're not pushing our hips too far forward. We want to stop at the top. Let's do a few more here. Nice work. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, stand up nice and tall. Take our hands behind our head, elbows wide, feet still under those hips. Take it to good morning. So pushing our hips back, waking our legs up for those lovely deadlifts, kettlebell swings we're gonna do. So big hinge, belly in nice and tight, maintaining our flat back as we go down. Beautiful, ladies, stay right there. Your eyes follow all the way to the ground, keeping that neck nice and neutral, looking good. There we go, you got about 10 more seconds here. Keep it going, you're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're just gonna take it to hacky sack. So we can be here or we're hacking it out. Open up through those hips. Nice job. You can have an imaginary hacky sack. Keeping it in the air. Nice, Tina. Got 10 more seconds here. Looks like we got one more lady coming in. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, make your way to your mat. Take a big inhale up. Hello. Big exhale down. Take those hands, walk them out. Drop those knees, lift those toes. Balance level push-up. So dropping your chest down, big lift up. Awesome. So you're in that balance level. We can take it to a box, an elevated surface. You're staying right there in those push-ups for about 10 more seconds. Hello. Oh, that's okay. You're good. So you'll just need a kettlebell. And then that is it in your mat. You're here for 4, 3, lots of push-ups, 2, 1. Go ahead, flip on over onto your back. We're just gonna wake ourselves up, wake our core up, elbows wide. Woo. Lifting up in that crunch, shoulder blades lifting up from the mat. We lift and lower down. Eyes stay up at the ceiling, belly in nice and tight. Rib cage pulling towards our hip bones. Keep those elbows nice and wide. Nice, Tracy. Go, Holly. Nice, Jamie. Go, Jennifer. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down. Take those hands out to our sides. We're going to lift up to a bridge and then lower down. So big lift and lower. Getting a big squeeze at the top with those glutes. Pushing our hips up towards the ceiling and then back down. Keeping those eyes up. Big lift and lower down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those hips down, pull those knees in, rock and roll yourself up. Find your way up to a standing position. We're gonna take it to a nice small lap outside. So getting some lovely steps in. Small lap. You'll go up, hang a left, hang another left, and then all the way around to the back of the building. Nice, ladies. So getting some steps in that lap. Tina, I feel like you have a route at home that you do. Heather, getting some steps in. Maybe taking a lap around the room that you're in. The ladies are about halfway through the small lap. After they get back, we'll go into round 1. Make sure you have your kettlebell with you. Nice job. Here they come. They're almost back. Keep those feet moving, jogging and out. You've got it. They're on the tail end. They're coming around. Nice work. They're almost back, Tina. Beautiful, ladies, all the way back in. Nice job giving air 5 to the gal next to you once you come back in. Nice, Jamie. Beautiful. So let's go over round 1 real quick. So we've only got 3 moves round 1. We have an EMOM. So EMOM is every minute on the minute. So you're going to be working through these 2 exercises every minute on the minute. I'm going to call out. You're going to go through 5 plank jacks to pike. But let's first go over these 2 first. So we've got 10 kettlebell swings. So go ahead, grab your kettlebell. You're here, feet underneath those hips. Just like in our warm up, you're hinging your hips back and then swinging that kettlebell up. So we're not dropping our booty down. We really want to push our hips behind us. Use those hips to power the movement. Next one, you've got 10 deadlifts to around the world. So same kind of thing. Hip hinge, you'll push your hips back. Deadlift, lift all the way up. Take it around the world, around your waist. Hello. And then deadlift around the world. Doing 10 of those every minute on the minute. I'm going to call out. You're going to rock 5 plank jacks to a pike. Once you get those 5, you're right back to where you were on this list. Yes, yes? So plank jacks to a pike. You can be up on a box, up on a wall. You're here. You can step here, or take it up. And then after that plank jack, taking it to a pike. So that is 1. Plank jack to pike is 2. 5 of those. And then right back to where you were in those kettlebell swings and deadlift to around the world. Are we ready? We look excited. So go ahead, get that kettlebell in hand. Get ready for those swings, rocking 10 of those in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're into those 10 kettlebell swings. Once you finish 10, you're into 10 deadlifts to around the world. And then I'll let you know when you need to do your first set of plank jacks to a pike. So 10 swings, really push those hips behind you. Take that lovely kettlebell to about eye level. Use those hips to power the movement. Deadlift, going until you can no longer maintain that flat back. So push those hips, lift up, take it around. Core in strong. Ooh, soften through those knees. Everybody's looking good. Love the flat backs I'm seeing. The booty's pushing behind you. 10 of those. Exhale as you come up. Go ahead, set that weight to the side. Make your way down to the ground, going into your 5 plank jacks to a pike. Once you finish your 5, you're into your list right back where you left off. So plank jack to a pike. 5 of those. Shifting those hips up. And then you're right back to where you were with those swings, with those deadlifts to around the world. So 5, and then back to swings and deadlifts around the world. So you're gonna get through these quite a few times. Nice job. Shifting those hips up in your pike like a down dog. Gaze goes between those calves. Woo! Beautiful, ladies. Looking good. Hamstrings should be warmed up. We're almost to our second set of plank jack to the pike. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop your weight. 5 plank jacks to your pike. Your own pace here. Take those feet out nice and wide. Hands stacked over shoulders. Woo! Push those hips up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Then right back where you were. Hello, ladies. What? Hi, so you'll just need a kettlebell. Oh, so you just need to check in. Okay, so you'll just need mats and a kettlebell. So mats, kettlebell for the new ladies coming in. In 3, 2, 1, you're into your plank jacks to the pike. 5 at your own pace. And then back to where you were on the list. There we go. So once you hit 5 plank jacks to the pike, you're back to those swings, back to the deadlift around the world. So swings, We're here, so doing 10 swings. Right there, then deadlift to around the world. And then when I call out, you take it 5 plank jacks to the pike. About 10 more seconds. Nice long arms with those swings. They're just the pendulum. Those hips are the power behind the move. In 3, 2, 1, you're down to the ground. 5 plank jacks to a pike. Right here, second to last time with these. You've got this. Woo! Beautiful. Then you're right back to the lift. Right back to swings, deadlift to around the world. So you're right here. 10 kettlebell swings, 10 deadlift to around the world. Nice job. We're almost there. You've got less than 30 seconds here. Then we'll finish with those plank jacks to the pike. Nice. Let's swing it out. You've got about 10 more seconds here. Then we'll finish with those plank jacks to the pike. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down. Make your way down to the ground. 5 plank jacks to a pike. And then you hold your plank until we're done. So shift into that down dog. Pushing your hips up. Woo! Rocking 5. Then hold your straight arm plank. There we go. Once you've got 5 in, hold that plank. Nice job. Hips in line with shoulders. We're gonna hold it together for 20 seconds. Hold it right here. You've got this. Use the girl next to you for motivation. If she's holding, you're holding. We've got about 10 seconds left right here. Eyes out in front, belly in strong. You've got it. You're here for 5. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Sink it back to child's pose. Hands reach up nice and long. And then make your way up to your feet. You can go down dog to forward fold and then roll all the way up. Nice work. Okay, before the next round, we're gonna take a nice small lap outside. So we go out of the building to the left, 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 all the way around to the backside. So nice small lap. Follow someone who knows where they're going. What? It's nice outside. We gotta get some steps in. It's a beautiful day. Nice small lap, ladies. Yeah, Heather, looks like you guys are running as well. Nice work. Looks like the ladies are about halfway through their lap. They're making their way on their last turn through that lap. They're almost back. Nice job. First lady coming in, looking good. Nice. Nice work. Yeah. Looking good, Holly. Nice job. We're gonna go into our next round once everyone's back in. Nice job. What was your name? Alona. Got it. Yeah, I think we have one more. Go ahead, hold a squat until we're all back in. So sink that booty down, hold that squat. Nice job. Oh, we're all back in. Let's hold that booty down since we're here. Let's hang in it for 10 seconds. Sink it down a little lower. Nice job. Push that booty down a little lower, knees out nice and wide. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Release. So next round, we've got a little bit of like a Tabata style, but the working portions can be a little longer than 20 seconds. So 45 seconds of work and then 15 seconds of rest. I'll cue you as we go. So first one, we've got a burpee. Yes, yes. So let's do a burpee together. Hands go up, hands go down. We step or jump it back all the way to the ground. Release our hands here. Big press up. Step or jump those feet into your hands. And then big lift of the calves, or we do nice little jump. So 45 seconds there. Let's get it. Look to the girl next to you, say we got it. 3, 2, 1, and go. 45 seconds burpee. If you need to elevate it to a box, take it nice and slow. Form over speed here. You've got plenty of time. You're 10 seconds in. So hands go up, hands go down, step or jump. Push yourself up off that ground. Pull those feet in. We're about 20 seconds in. Woo! 20 seconds to go. Yes, ladies. Pulling those feet out nice and wide to your hands. You're here for about 15 more seconds. Try to get 3 more in. Woo, 10 more seconds. Almost there. 5. Try to get 1 more in. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Next set. Mountain climbers. So here, we're on the ground. We're stepping in or running in, or feet to the outside of our hands. Option to be up here on those feet. Go ahead and go. 45. Mountain climb. Climb that mountain. 1 step at a time. Hips down in line with shoulders. There we go. Keep going. Step those feet in. Get that little tap in the middle. Nice. Go, Jessica. Go, Lona. There we go. Woo! Nice and sparkly. You've got 20 more seconds. Then you get a little 15-second break. Final 15. Push it. You've got it. Final 10. Don't give up on yourselves here. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo. Next one. Take a big inhale. Jump squats. We'll squat down. Then we lift up. Balance level. You're here. Coming to a calf raise. You can modify as you need to. Let's go. 45 seconds. And go. Jump squats right here. So you sink your booty down. Then use those arms to help with that momentum. Legs powering the explosion. Woo! You're 20 seconds in. Beautiful. If you need to, come to that calf raise. Big squeeze at the top. If you're in the calf raise, maybe add a weight to your chest. Little something extra. Woo! Less than 10 seconds. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next one. We've got push-ups. You can be on your knees or up on those toes, dropping that chest down. You've got about 5 more seconds of rest, and then 45 seconds. Let's get it in 3, 2, 1. You're into your push-ups. Take it to a box, a counter if you're at home. If you need to, we drop it down. We lift it up. Exhale on the way up. Fingertips spread out nice and wide. Moving plank here. You're about 20 seconds in. Woo! 20 seconds to go. Stay at your hardest level for as long as you can. You've got 10 more seconds. Believe you can make it through. You're here for 5 more seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1. We're back up to our feet. We're gonna grab our weight here. We're gonna have it at our chest, taking it to a curtsy lunge. Go to one direction and then the other curtsy. That knee's dropping behind that heel, about 6 inches of space right there. 45 seconds and go. So we alternate those sides, weight at our chest. If that weight gets to be too much, you can always set it down. Same move. Keeping our chest forward, eyes forward, looking good, ladies. Trying to keep shoulders stacked over hips. Woo. We get to slow it down a tad. Get a catch our breath. Woo. You're already 30 seconds in. You've got 15 more to go. Keeping that back heel lifted. Those toes pressing into the ground with the back foot. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna set that weight down. Next one, you've got bun kickers. You can be here, stepping it out, or you've got a nice little jog going. 3, 2, 1, and go. Kick that booty. Nice. Beautiful, flicking those heels to kick those glutes. I like it. We can add those arms in. Watch out for those weights. Woo. Yes, almost there. You've got about 15 seconds. You're 2/3 of the way there. 4, 3, 2, 1. 15-second break. But we're gonna make our way down to the ground. Straight arm plank, forearm plank. Your pick, but we're holding it for 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and lift. So if we're in our straight arm plank, hands are underneath our elbows, elbows underneath our shoulders. If we're on our forearms, they're like railroad tracks. We've got space between those arms. Nice job. 30 more seconds. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Tuck those hips. You guys look fierce, beautiful form. Hold it here. Final 10 seconds. Way to hang in it all the way to the end. Don't give up. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Sink it back. Hips go heavy towards our heels. We're gonna go through those one more time. This time 20 seconds, 10-second rest in between, yes? So we're over doubling, we're cutting those in half. 20 seconds, we're gonna start with our burpees. In between each, we've got 10 seconds of rest. So Tabata, you really wanna push for the working portion and then use that rest to recover. Yes, we've got this. Burpees, last time with these, 20 seconds. Burpee it out, 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds is gonna fly by. You cut off 25 seconds. Woo, you're already halfway there. You've got 10 more seconds, ladies. Nice. Less than 10. You're here for 3, 2, 1. We can take a moment in child's pose. We've got mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, we're into our mountain climbers. So you're tapping those feet. There we go. Trying to keep those hips down, even as we run it out. You're already halfway there. Less than 10 seconds to go. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're gonna make our way up to our feet. We've got our jump squats in 5 seconds. Take a nice big breath. Let's rock it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sink our booty down. Big explosion at the top. Landing nice and light on those feet. You've got 9 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make your way down to the ground. Push-ups, 20 seconds. Still 5 seconds of rest. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out and go. Push-ups, 20 seconds. Try to stay at your hardest level for the whole 20. Woo, you're already halfway there. Elbows going out at 45 degrees. Nice, beautiful. Less than 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let it go. We've got curtsy lunges. We're gonna grab our weight. Going in 4, 3, 2, 1, curtsy it out. So you drop your back knee down towards the ground. Nice, Jennifer. Keeping those front toes pointing forward. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. Roll your shoulders back. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Set that weight down. We've got bun kickers in 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick that booty. Nice job. Way to add those arms in. I like it. Lift those heels nice and light on the toes. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down to the ground. Find your plank. You've got 5 more seconds of rest. Then we're in it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 20 seconds here. Fingers spread out nice and wide. If you want a little bit more, maybe lift one foot and then lift the other. 10 seconds away. Last time in this plank. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Sink it back. Hands reach up to the top of your mat. And then find your way up to standing. Woo! We're going to take it to a small lap. It's a beautiful day. Small lap. And we've got a little bit more, then we move into flow. Nice job. Oh no. I'm like, she got barefoot. You're welcome to stand here and walk around. Okay, totally up to you. I didn't even notice until a second ago. I'm like, she's in flip-flops. Nice job. Woo, we're almost there. They're taking a small lap. And we've just got a little bit of core and booty work. And then we'll go into flow. Almost there. We're over halfway through class. Nice, Tina. Nice, Heather, way to go. They're about halfway. They're coming around that last corner, so maybe jog in place. Nice job. All the way in, ladies. You've got it. Woo. Grab a drink of water if you need it. We've got one more round, and then we'll stretch it out. We'll flow it out. We're almost there. Way to push. Yeah. Nice. Looking good. So one last round. We're gonna slow it down. So final round, and then we'll move into stretch, slow. So we are going to get into our forearm plank here. We're gonna be here for about 30 seconds, and we're gonna dip our hips side to side. If we're on our knees, we can do the same thing, dip and dip. So object isn't to push our booty up like a rainbow. You wanna keep those hips down in line with those shoulders as you dip side to side. We've got 30 seconds, so make your way down into your forearm plank. You can take this to a box or a wall if it doesn't feel good on those wrists or shoulders. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and dip it out. So forearms down on the ground, you dip right, left, eyes out in front, chin off that chest. Nice job. You're 10 seconds in, you're a third of the way there. You've got it. Using those obliques to pull back up after that dip. Yes, 5 o'clock. Less than 10 seconds. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to make our way to our right side. Lay all the way down on that bicep. Lift that top leg up and lower down. There we go. So sideline leg lift. Big squeeze of the glutes, lifting that leg up as high as what feels comfortable for your body. You've got about 15 seconds left. Keeping those hips stacked, one on top of the other. We're gonna switch sides in 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll on over to your opposite side. Same thing, opposite side. So we lift and lower. Getting a big squeeze through our glute, a little bit through the outer thigh as we power that leg up. Woo! 10 more seconds this side, then we're gonna flip over onto our back. 5 more seconds. Big lift, lower down. Control the momentum on the way down. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip on over onto your back. Take those feet out about hip width apart. Ankle reaches. We reach and reach. Reaching towards your ankles. Take those feet out a little bit wider. Get a bigger reach, bigger squeeze through the obliques. Woo! Less than 10 seconds. Nice. Looking fierce. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna roll on over, taking it to a tabletop. So flat back, right leg to start. We're gonna lift to the side and drop it down. Fire hydrant. So we lift and lower. Outer thigh powering up towards the ceiling, getting back into the side of that glute. Eyes out in front of your fingers. Long neck. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Lift all the way up to about hip height. Taking that knee up and lowering down. Pull that knee down. Don't let gravity do the work with that leg on the way down. You've got 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna run through it one more time. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Make your way down to your forearms. Hip dips, 30 seconds last time here. So we dip left, we dip right. Trying to keep those hips down nice and low. Should feel a pull through the side body as you dip side to side. Nice work. Eyes out in front, take that chin off your chest. There we go. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get on over to your right side. Lay down on that bicep. Lift that top leg and lower it down. Exhale as you lift. Take that big breath in as you pull it down. You guys look fantastic. Little Jane Fonda, keep going. 10 more seconds, then we'll switch sides. There we go. Get a few more lifts in. Feel the squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll on over to the opposite side. Same thing. Get into it right when you get to that next side. So lift up, lower down. We have 3 more moves after this. Then we stretch it out, we flow it out. Woo. That leg may start to feel heavy. You've got it. You have the power to push it up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll on over to your back. Take those feet about hip width apart and reach for each ankle. If you want, you can reach towards the inside of the ankle instead of the outside. A little bit different muscle being worked if you're reaching towards the inside. 10 more seconds. Then we'll take it to fire hydrants on each side. Woo, you reach and reach. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip on over to tabletop. Stack those hands under your elbows and lift your right leg up and down, keeping that leg at the 90-degree bend. You're a third of the way there. You've got about 20 seconds left, and then we'll finish it on the other side. You're halfway. Yes, ladies. Move that leg with intention. Less than 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. Almost to our second side in 3, 2, 1. Other side. Woo! Lift up, lower down. This is it. Final 20 seconds, so we get to stretch it out. Find some length back through our muscles. Keep pushing. You've got 15 seconds left. You've got 10. Yes. Chin off our chest, long neck. Keep that airway open. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Sink it back to child's pose. Hips go towards your heels. Hands go up towards the top of your mat. Stay right there, getting that big reach. Let those hips fall a little bit heavier. Go ahead and walk those hands over to the right side. And then bring those hands back to center. And then slowly walk them over to the opposite side. I'm gonna dim the lights. Feeling your heart rate start to slow. As you start to recover, bring those hands back to center. Big reach towards the top of the mat. Bye. And then slowly lift your hips up off your glutes. Find your way to a tabletop. Take it to cat-cow. So letting that belly fall to the ground. And then arch your back up towards the ceiling, drawing your chin to your chest. Moving with your own breath. There you go. Let's do a few more. Tucking your tailbone under and then sending it long behind you. A few more. And then find your way to a flat back. Pull your knees forward. Sit back on those heels for just a moment. Take a big inhale all the way up. Lift those hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. One more big inhale. Exhale down. And then from here, pull those legs out in front. If you want, you can take off your tennis shoes, get into your socks, bare feet, whatever footwear you want to be in, whatever you're comfortable in. Once you're in the footwear you want to be in, go ahead, find your way to a seated, cross-legged position. Boop, boop, boop. Some of you guys are really fast. I am not. So once you're in your footwear, cross your legs. Take one hand to each knee. Let's just roll utter neck all the way around. Then all the way back the other direction. And then take your left hand, plant it behind you. Lift your right arm, kind of reaching it over to the left side, getting a stretch through your side body. And then take that hand down to the ground. Behind you, other arm reaches up, reaching towards the opposite side. And then take that hand behind you to meet the other. Point your fingertips so they're behind, facing, pointing away from you. And then take your shoulders, roll them back. Drop your head down towards the ground, pushing your chest up towards the ceiling. Opening up through your chest, your shoulders. And then slowly start to pull yourself back. Take a big inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, big inhale, lift. And then drop your hands down towards the ground, letting your heart fall towards your ankles, towards the ground, reaching those fingertips out long in front of you. Slowly walk your hands over to the right side. Trying to keep your left glute down on the ground. And then slowly walk it back to center and over to the left side. And then bring it back to center one last time. Reach those hands as forward as possible, letting your head fall between your arms. And then slowly walk those hands back to center. Let's pull those feet together. So toes, balls of our feet all the way to the heels. Take our elbows, press them into our knees. Staying right here for about 20 seconds, letting those knees sink down towards the ground. Pressing those feet in towards each other. Should feel this through our hip flexors, through our inner thigh. And then slowly start to release. Pull those knees into your chest, roll it back, laying all the way down, keeping those knees into your chest, just giving yourself a nice big hug, letting your shoulder blades fall into the mat. Maybe point and flex those toes. So just kind of letting those ankles get a little movement. Maybe circle those feet around one direction and then the other. Take a big breath in, send your legs out long. Take your arms up overhead, big reach. Fingertips going long, long, long. And then from here, pull your left foot in toward your left glute. Take your right leg, wrap it around your left, and then reach towards each foot with each hand. Gently pull your feet down towards your glutes. Laying your head back down on the ground. Staying on this side for about 10 more seconds. And then we'll switch to the other side. Hold down on those feet a little bit more. And slowly release. Pull your right foot back in, cross your other leg over. So your left leg going over your right, reach for those feet. So it's literally like you're sitting down on a chair and you're crossing your legs and then you're reaching for each foot. So we should feel this in the bottom, in the glute of the bottom leg. If you can't reach towards the top of your foot, you can also reach for ankles or even shins. You just want to pull down towards the ground on each of those legs. And then let's slowly release this side. Pull those knees in one more time. Nice big hug. And then we're gonna rock ourselves back up. Take those feet, swivel them behind us. Find your way into a plank for just a moment. Shift your hips up to downward dog. Trying to drop those heels down towards the ground. And taking your head between your shoulders, really energizing your hips up towards the ceiling, trying to pull from that lower belly. Big inhale, exhale out, and then slowly rock back to plank, and then drop all the way down to the ground onto our belly. Release those toes, top of our feet go into the mat, and then we're gonna lift our chest up. Belly comes off the mat, eyes go up to the ceiling. And lower it down. Let's do that 2 more times. So really press into those hands. Lift your neck, lift your head, your chest, your belly. And then drop all the way back down. We'll do that one last time. Big inhale. On the exhale, lift up. Eyes go up, arms go nice and long. And slowly lower all the way back down, letting that chest, belly fall to the ground. There we go. From here, sink it back to child's pose. For just a moment, hips go towards our heels. Hands reach up nice and long. And then from here, pull those knees in tight. Take your hands behind you, palms up towards the ceiling, resting your forehead down on the ground, making yourself into a tight little ball, trying to sink your hips towards your heels, and then your chest resting on your quads. We can close our eyes here if that feels comfortable to us. Letting our elbows kind of slack down towards the ground. Letting our heart fall heavy into our legs. Take a big breath in, big exhale out. Let's start to pull those hands back up, lift our chest up, walk those hands out in front. Step back into a plank here. From here, we're gonna take our left foot, pull it up towards the outside of our left hand. There we go. We can kind of walk it up there with our hand as well. Drop our back knee, Untuck our back set of toes. There we go. So in a lizard, we can stay up here with our arms long, or if you want a little bit more, you can try to come down to those forearms. For me, I can take it down to the outside forearm. Inside forearm will not go down. I am not that flexible, but this will give you a little bit more of a stretch through your hip flexors, through the top of that back leg. Try to keep your foot, your outside foot planted into the ground so it has that added resistance. We're gonna stay on this side for about 10 more seconds, so it may get a tad more uncomfortable. There we go. And then slowly start to lift that foot up. Take that leg back. Lift yourself up into the plank. And then other foot, right foot, pull it up to the outside of your mat on the right side. And then back leg, we lower it down towards the ground. Untuck our back toes, top of our back foot pressed into the mat. And then we have the option to stay up nice and tall or lower ourselves down. One side may be a little bit more flexible than the other. So kind of see how you feel if you drop it down on this side, if you didn't on the other, or if you need to stay up nice and long on this side. But toes are spread out nice and wide, pressing your foot down into the ground. And then we're gonna slowly lift ourselves up, plant those hands into the mat, take both feet back to that plank, push our hips up to downward dog, taking our eyes towards our belly button. Nice, and then take a look up towards your hands, step your feet forward, finding forward fold. So reaching our fingertips towards our toes. We can have a soft bend through our knees right here. Letting our head fall heavy. And then take one hand to each elbow, sway side to side, and ragdoll, kind of pushing one hip out, and then the other. And then we're gonna lift all the way up, finding our way to a standing position. Take those feet out nice and wide, toes pointing forward. We're gonna shift our hips back to the left side into a side lunge right here. So this leg stays nice and long. We have a bend through this leg. And then take your right hand down to the ground. Left arm goes up towards the ceiling. Ooh, getting a stretch through the inside of the long leg. Nice job. And then slowly bring it back to center. Push over to the other side so hips go behind you once again. Opposite leg is nice and long. Take your left hand to the ground. Right arm lifts up. Taking our eyes up towards the ceiling, out towards that hand. There we go. And then bring it back to center. Staying in forward fold in wide straddle. Letting that head hang heavy towards our chest. Taking our gaze between our legs. Nice big inhale. Exhale out, let those hands sink down a little bit lower. And then slowly start to lift up. We're gonna take our toes, turn them over to the right side, kind of pull that back foot in right here. So both set of feet, both toes going forward. Ooh. Finding this nice straight legs here, and then taking a bow down with those hands down towards the ground. So it's like we're making a nice little triangle with those legs. We should feel it through the front calf, front hamstring. Big breath in. Take a big breath out. Just pivot those feet over to the left side. Toes facing towards the left. Nice straight legs. So pushing our hips back. Letting our hands fall down to the ground if that feels okay, or they can stay up on our front quad. And then slowly bring it back to center, finding a nice wide straddle one last time. And then slowly heel toe those feet together, nice and tight. From here, we're gonna sink our booty down, finding a chair, lift those arms up nice and long, pulling your shoulder blades down towards your glutes, finding our balance here, nice, taking our gaze forward, palms facing in towards each other, and then slowly release, forward fold, reach those fingertips down. And then slowly sink back into your chair. This time, bring your hands to heart. Beautiful. We're going to take our outside of our left elbow, pull it over to the outside of our right leg, right above that knee. Never resting joint on joint. Getting a nice little twist here. Trying to keep that booty pressing down towards the ground. Staying on this side for about 10 more seconds. Then we'll bring it back to center. And then we'll switch to the other side. And slowly release that elbow. Take it to the other side. Getting a nice side body twist. You can let that elbow rest on the outside of your leg. There we go. And then slowly bring it back to center. Release your hands down towards your toes, finding a forward fold. And then let's take it to a halfway lift. So pulling those hands up to your quads, pushing your booty behind, your hips behind you. Pull that belly in, draw your elbows into your sides, and then really pull your shoulders away from your ears, finding a nice, strong, steady back. Big inhale in, exhale out, drop it down to forward fold, and then slowly start to make your way down to the ground, taking your legs out in front, laying all the way down on your mat. Legs go long, take your arms up overhead, and then pull them over to the left side. So arms pulling over to the left side. We get a side body stretch on the right side. And then bring those arms back to center and walk them over to the right side. Getting some length back through our left. And then arms back overhead. And then pull those feet up off the ground. Take those hands to the bottom of each feet, finding happy baby. Trying to push your feet down so your knees energize down towards the mat, towards the ground. Allowing those hips to open back up. Big breath in. One more time, big inhale. Exhale out, release those feet. Take those legs long in front. Take those hands down bare sides. Flipping our palms up towards the ceiling. Finding Savasana. We can close our eyes here. Letting our belly sink down towards the ground. Letting those feet fall to either side. The next minute or so is all yours. So just listening to your breath, focusing on the music, pushing thoughts out as they come in. But the next 60 seconds are all yours. And go ahead, pull your left knee into your chest. And then with your left hand, pull your left knee down. There we go, opening up through your hip on this side. Slowly bring that leg back to center. Extend your left leg long. Pull your right knee in. And then slowly pull your right knee down towards the ground with your right hand. And then bring it back to center. Set your right foot down on the ground. Pull your left foot in. And then pull those knees into center for one last hug. And then set your feet back down to the ground. Lay your head back down and take those legs from left to right. Just letting them fall to one side and then the other. Extend your legs out in front of you one last time. Take your arms up overhead one last time. And then slowly roll all the way up, reaching your hands towards your toes. Let's cross our legs at the top. Take a big inhale in. Keep those hands up at the top. Lean over to the right. And bring it back to center. Lean over to the left. And back to center. Let those hands come down. Let's take a big inhale. Energize those hands up. Exhale out. One last time, big inhale. Pull those hands together and down the heart. Beautiful work tonight, ladies. Happy Thursday. You guys worked hard for the flow portion. And then we first Kaya class, yes? Alona, right? Nice work. Way to rock it in your flippy flops. You rocked it. Didn't complain. I like it. Did amazing. Whew. Hi, Heather and whether else is on there.
Hi.
See you later. Toodles. Have a good rest of your day.